What's up, guys? My name is Jacob with the Rise and Land Clearing Growth. I wanted to make a quick video this morning going over what most land clearing companies struggle with. This is a chapter in a book I'm writing that's going to be released specifically for how land clearing companies can grow and automate and get a lot of their freedom back. I have a lot of passion for this industry, and I've been working in it for about 4 years now. And I'm just trying to put as much information out there as possible with everything we've learned over the last 4 to 5 years of working with and growing land clearing companies. Right now, we work with about 120 land clearing guys, and 60, well, a little more than 60 of them have been with us for 12 months or more, and some of those have been with us for 3+ years. So we've really learned what works long term and what helps guys to scale. We've been through roller coasters of economies and politics and seasons, and we have been able to figure out what works kind of through it all. And there are a few key things that really move the needle, but you also have to have the right systems in place and the right mindset to be able to grow and not get burnt out and be having a job, but instead have a business. So I'm going to read a little bit of a chapter from this book, and then I'm going to show you a look into a real life account and how these systems get played out in real life at the end of the video. Thanks for watching. So let's get real. Most land clearing business owners are running full throttle, operating machines, quoting jobs, handling customer calls, or constantly trying to drum up new work. You're not afraid of hard work, but hustle alone is not what scales a business. Here's the cycle we see in 9 out of 10 land clearing companies that are stuck. They're relying solely on word of mouth, which is a roller coaster, inconsistent, unpredictable. They're wasting time with tire kickers and price shoppers because they have no qualification process. And they're doing everything themselves. No systems, no leverage, no backup. So you get burnt out, and that's not scalable. If that sounds familiar, then this book is for you. Good quote from Alex Hormozy, big time business owner. The bottleneck is never the business, it's the founder. So the real problem is not a lack of work. Development is booming. There's no shortage of trees to clear, right-of-ways to maintain, or pads to prep. The real issue is predictability. You might be slammed one month and a ghost town quiet the next. One day you've got 4 calls, the next day you're wondering if your phone's even working. This feast or famine cycle creates stress, burnout, and makes it nearly impossible to plan ahead, grow your team, or invest in better equipment. If you're not in control of your pipeline, you're not running a business. You're just gambling with overhead. That's from Christian Honer. So referrals are great until they're not. Relying on others to randomly recommend you is not a growth strategy, it's a gamble. If you don't know where your next 5 to 10 jobs are going to come from, then you're not in control. And if you're not in control, you can't scale. So what's missing? A system. The top land clearing companies doing 500,000, a million, 2 million plus, 20 million plus a year, they're not better operators. They've just built systems that generate high quality leads consistently, they follow up automatically and professionally, and they convert leads into paying jobs quickly. They don't chase leads, they attract them. They don't forget to follow up, they automate it. And they don't wait around after sending a quote. They close deals with a proven process. Most guys think they have a marketing problem, but what they really have is a follow-up and systems problem. We see this all the time when we go into kind of audit guys' current campaigns or sales process is they do not get to leads quickly and they do not follow up correctly. The answer is not working harder, it's working smarter. We've all heard that, right? Work harder, not smarter? No, work smarter, not harder. This book isn't about grinding long hours or maxing out your machines. You already know how to do that. It's about helping you install a system and a machine of your own that books better jobs, filters out the noise, and gives you control of your business. Here's what that system can do. Keep your pipeline full even in slow months. Qualify leads and stop wasting time on tire kickers. Automate 80% of your sales and follow-up, and let you run your business instead of it running you. If you're ready to stop relying on hope, referrals, or random groups, and want a business that grows with or without you in the seat, you're in the right place. Because the rest of this book walks you through exactly how to build it. Let's get to work. All right, guys, so here's an example of a full pipeline. Pipeline meaning a sales process with verticals to keep people in stages to keep them organized, right? Now, what I was talking about in the previous part of this video is you have to have a system, right? And so this is what a pipeline looks like once we turn on these proven targeted ads, right? Facebook, Google, and even organic rankings that allow you to get leads every single day. And so there are some of you that have possibly figured marketing out to some degree. Some of you that may have figured out sales to some degree. Maybe you found an agency that was actually able to produce you some leads. But if you don't have a system to manage and you start getting this many opportunities, I mean, you look at each one of these scrolls, right? If you don't have a system in place, especially a proven, tested system, then this is going to not only overwhelm you, but you're going to end up wasting a lot of money and losing these opportunities by not being able to work them fast enough or consistent enough. And then, not to mention, if you get with somebody who maybe knows how to create leads but doesn't help you qualify them, or you just turn on some ads yourself and you get tons of people messaging you, but they're not qualified, they're not your ideal buyer, and there's lots of people wasting your time and can't afford your services, right? So you could that would be a nightmare, in my opinion, to have a pipeline this full of people who can't afford your services or are not even your ideal client, right? So that's just one of those things of why you need a system in place and why it's a benefit to use a system that's been proven and tested, right? Our system is used by 120 different land clearing companies across the U.S., and more than 60 of them have been using this system for 12 months or more. So we really have been able to dial in and know what works thanks to the boots on the ground guys. And I mean, this is just an example of how somebody can go from just being interested in your ad to getting paid and getting an actual review from them on a 80 to 90% automated system, right? So that's huge. Guys, I hope you liked this video and you got some value from it. I'm going to keep continuing through sharing the nuggets and the lessons learned and the systems built as I go through this book, and I'm going to continue to be making videos that aim to help land clearing businesses learn how to grow and grow right. And so if you like that, please let me know. Keep watching the videos. I'll let you know when the book gets closer to coming out. And then I love to talk business and talk about this industry. So if any of you would like to talk about your business or learn more, feel free, send us a message, give us a call. And thanks for watching.